What's up, guys? Buenas noches, buenas tardes. Wherever y'all watching this, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Today I got something new for us: Mexican style tacos from scratch, tacos al pastor by Guda Food. This is gonna be a blind reaction. I am a follower. I'm not a follower, but a subscriber of his. I've seen some of his videos, not all of them. I haven't seen this one yet. Those of you who know me personally know I'm Mexican. So let's go ahead and, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and see how well he does.
For today's cook, I'm going to show you how easy it is to make an amazing taco al pastor at home. This is guaranteed to have everyone in your family asking you for more. To make it even better, I'm going to show you two amazing sauces to go along with it.
Now that he says that, yes, we make pastor tacos or any type of tacos or food, Hispanic food. A good sauce will be the icing on the cake. Me personally, I like the green sauce unless the red sauce is real flavorful. That's the only time I actually prefer the red sauce. But anyways, continue.
And let's not forget homemade tortilla. So let's do it.
Yes, one thing he said, or, or homemade tortillas are the best. Would it be corn, maíz, or the harina, flour? Is the best. Especially when you add a little bit of butter, you want a little snack. Ooh, perfect. But anyways, let's continue.
We started off with a pork shoulder butt. It's 13.5 pounds. It is an affordable piece of meat and it works great for this dish. The first thing I like to do is to remove the bone. Use the bone as a guide and work nice and slow. The only goal you have is to keep as much meat as possible, so be sure to stay as close as possible to the bone. As you can see, it easily comes out. Since we're making taco al pastor, the next thing to do is to slice them thin. When I say thin, I mean half an inch thick. You don't want paper thin. And it's all to make sure our marinade will penetrate deeply into that meat. They don't need to be perfect slices, they just need to be thin. Your end goal is to end up with nice large pieces. The next thing to do is our marinade, and it is delicious. And here's how to make it. This is guajillo chili. It is not spicy, but it has a wonderful flavor. And as you can see, it comes completely dehydrated. Remember, exact amount and ingredients always in the description down below for you. Since it's completely dry, the first thing I like to do is to put it in some boiling water.
Before we continue, I do want to say this. If you, regardless if you're cooking Mexican food or any type of Hispanic food or any other food from a different type of culture, please follow their instructions. Well, not their instructions, but their ingredients. Don't add random shit into it, okay? If you're making, for instance, if you're making birria, it's either goat or lamb. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I cooked it. But it's for sure it's not beef, it's not chicken. Okay. If you order birria and they give you beef, it's fake. Okay, it's off-brand barcode. That's what it is, pretty much. If they use beef, okay. So be legit. Use goat, lamb, whatever it is, okay, or for whatever culture you're cooking. All right, let's continue.
That brings the chili back to life. You don't want to cook them for too long. Anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute does the job. Once the time is up, just remove them and let them cool down. These are sour oranges. Unlike regular oranges, they're not sweet. Just like their name, they're kind of sour, and eating them by themselves is not good. However, they are perfect for a marinade. If you can't find sour oranges, you will also be able to substitute with something else. Remember, it's always on the description down below for you. To make this marinade, all we have to do is throw everything into the food processor. We first started with the sour oranges, white vinegar, pineapple juice went in, followed by the guajillo chilies, garlic, white onions, cinnamon powder, white pepper.
Real quick before we continue. Pineapple juice, for those of you who are in the culinary field, pineapple or are experimenting with food at home, pineapple juice is actually very good meat tenderizer. So is honey. I think that's the one exception I would use for pastor. If you don't have pineapple juice or any type of pineapple, marinated with honey, It'll help break it down, make it more nice and smooth, nice and tender. Okay, let's continue.
Freshly ground black pepper, dry oregano, cumin, and to finish it off, a good amount of achiote powder. Now all there's left to do is mix it well in your food processor until all the ingredients have combined together, and your marinade is done. It smells so good that you're gonna wanna eat it just like this, but don't. Now all there's left to do is put it in the meat and mix it well. It's important to make sure every single piece is heavily coated. Now the only thing left to do is to cover it up and let it marinate on your refrigerator for 24 hours. As the meat is marinating, I'm gonna show you an easy and simple but refreshing and tasty avocado sauce. Here's how to do it. Using a hand processor, throw in some avocado, lime juice, cilantro, freshly ground black pepper, a good amount of mayonnaise, and Mexican queso crema.
And I heard about queso crema, Mexican cream, but I never seen or heard of anybody using mayonnaise. That's actually news to me. But like I said, this actually makes sense to me because mayonnaise is just pretty much eggs and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's egg whites and a whole bunch of oil mixed into it. So, you know, kill two birds with one stone, pretty much. Let's continue.
Now all there's left to do is mix it well and your avocado sauce is done. I'm telling you right now, this sauce goes well with any taco or any sandwich. Since that was a refreshing sauce, I'm also gonna make a spicy sauce. Come on, this is Mexican food. And here's how to make it. I first started by rehydrating my chilies. We don't want to cook them, we just want to rehydrate them. If you like it really spicy, you can leave the seeds in. But if you know me, I don't like it too spicy. Then I took some tomatillos to the fire. I just want to put a nice char on them to give a nice flavor. Into the hand processor they went, together with my chilies, mayo, freshly ground black pepper, and finish it off with salt. Now all there's left to do is to blend it well and your hot chili sauce is done. Here's a quick tip. If you want to save sauces, just vacuum pack them. They will last 5 times longer than if you leave it in jars. Now let's talk about tortilla. There's a lot of options out there. We got flour tortilla, obviously corn tortilla, tacos made out of white corn, street tacos made out of flour. The possibilities with tortillas are endless whenever you're buying them pre-made. But I will tell you one thing, there's nothing like making them at home. The fact that you control every aspect of the flavor is the perfect way to go. Homemade.
That is true. Homemade anything is the best. When you go to the grocery store and you buy any type of food, you have different varieties, different tastes, different textures. But if you do it homemade, like you said, you do control everything that goes into the making the tortilla or anything in general that you're making at home. Okay, from smell, taste, texture, everything. As long as you keep your eye on it and make sure everything's coming out right, it will taste good at the end of the day.
Made is always better. And today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make my version. And here's how to do it. A lot of people like to use lard. This is basically pork fat. And it tastes good. However, I found out that butter tastes way better. And ever since I tasted with butter, I changed. And I know it's not traditional, but just give it a try.
It is correct. A lot of people, especially in Mexico, we don't use butter. Like I said, we usually use lard, which is the more traditional way. But I understand that he's doing it because of the flavor. Me personally, I never tried to cook any type of tortillas with butter as the main ingredient, or well, one of the main ingredients. But if he says it tastes that good, if y'all want me to see want me to make this version of tortillas, I mean, there's 65 of us. If y'all could get me to 10 likes, I'll make a video of me cooking it. Pastor, my version. Alright, let's continue.
I'm pretty sure you'll change as well. And this is masa de maíz. It's the perfect flour to make tacos. I started off with my corn flour, threw in my melted butter, and finished it off with water. You want to mix it well until everything is pliable. You're looking for a consistency of Play-Doh. If it's too dry, you can always add more water. In the end, you're basically looking for a nice pliable dough. If I pat it down and I press it, it lightly crumbles in the edges. And this is the consistency you're looking for. Whenever I'm making tortillas, I never use a measurement. I always go by the fill. Once the mixing is done, make sure to let your dough rest for at least 30 minutes. To make it easy for you to press your tortillas, here's a quick tip. Using a Ziploc bag, just cut out the sides. This will stop the dough from sticking to the press. To make the tortilla is pretty simple. Just make a ball, put right in the middle of the press, push it down, and that's it. Now all there's left to do is to cook it up. Talking about that, you want to use a cast iron. This makes the job perfect every time because it retains the heat. And you don't want to overcook your tortilla. Just make sure that they're lightly golden brown on the top and your tortillas are done. To help
Now, with that being said, if you ever go to a Mexican restaurant or if you ever visit Mexico, if you see the ladies there will be using their hands to flip it, there's a lot of people. That's how a lot of people in Mexico or in Mexican family households we flip tortillas. We usually don't use a spatula to flip it. We usually use our hands. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Just the way we do it. But let's continue.
help them finish cook and keep them moist, I definitely recommend a tortilla warmer. If you don't have one, you should. It makes a world of a difference. The very next day, my meat was done marinating, so I quickly opened it up and gave it a nice mix. I'm gonna be cooking mine on the grill, but you can do just as good in the oven if you don't have a grill. And to make it authentic as possible, I'm gonna use the pineapple trick. Place the pineapple right in the middle of a pan, and using a chopstick, put it right in the middle. This will allow you to stack up the meat just like they do in Mexico. The only thing to keep in mind is try to keep a round shape throughout the whole process. If any of the pieces are too large, just make sure you cut them and put them on top. Try to keep them evenly so that your tower will not fall in the end. Every small pieces that comes out goes right in the middle. To finish it off, just crown it with a pineapple and your taco el pastor tower is ready for the grill. Talking about that, I'm gonna be cooking it in indirect heat at 500 degrees Fahrenheit. As the juices starts falling off, I'll be collecting that and basting it in itself. As the edges starts to being cooked, I'll be shaving it off so we can make some amazing tacos with it. But now I say it is enough talking and it is time to make some amazing taco el pastor. So let's do it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. That looks delicious. I really want to try his recipe. So if y'all give me 10 likes, I'll try this. Please do. That looks super delicious, man. Super, super delicious. The pastor looks very seasoned. The sauce looks very flavorful. The tortilla looks amazing, delicious, homemade.
We have our beautiful tacos over here. What do you think, Angel?
Oh, wait. Those of you who don't know, Guda is the big gentleman over here. I guess this dude's name is Angel. I've never seen him in any of the videos, but like I said, it's been a while since I watched this video, so let's continue.
Mine looks appealing. Yours, huh?
Angel wanted to go very, very basic with a little bit of cheese. No green stuff for you, yeah? No green stuff?
Green stuff right here.
Yes, of course. Okay, let's go for it, yeah? You ready to try it?
Wait, can I try just the tortilla?
Yeah.
Cause I saw you over there making it.
Now
kinda,
you
I
never
wanna-
had a homemade tortilla. Okay, you try it. Go
I
for
wanna
it.
try your tortilla, bro.
Tell me.
Oh.
Isn't it completely different? If you never had homemade
Oh,
tortilla,
that doesn't compare.
it's definitely like a different experience, isn't it? The one that you buy from the store is so dry,
It's like fluffy.
fluffy, moist. You know what I mean? It's like
I like that one.
that is amazing. I definitely
That
recommend
makes me want to
it.
eat it more.
All right, let's go for it. Yeah, I'm not a taco expert, but I hope I did it justice. All right, my Mexican friends, take it easy on me. Yeah, yeah.
You tell them in the comments. Guda, what are you doing?
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Oh. That's good.
Come on, that is amazing.
Like a sweetness that comes after you bite it.
That's the pineapple.
It is correct. If you ever had actual street tacos al pastor, they're very delicious, especially because the pineapple juice or the pineapple chunks they put in it. Sorry, I had to cough, but it's super delicious. The pineapple makes it even better. So when you buy tacos al pastor, if it's fresh pastor, it'll be nice and what's the word I'm thinking of? Be nice and tender and delicious. It should be juicy with a whole bunch of different flavors. Just in general, it's supposed to be a 10 out of 10. So if you get some and they're greasy or undercooked, overcooked, then it's probably not a 10 out of 10. It's probably going to be somewhere in the middle, maybe a 5 out of 10, maybe lower, just depending where it is, the quality and everything. That's the one issue I have about going to Mexican restaurants is everybody makes their food differently. I understand that, but don't serve people under seasoned, undercooked food under seasoned, overcooked food or over seasoned, undercooked food or vice versa. You know, if you're gonna serve Mexican food, make sure it or any type of food, make sure the quality is nice and there. And if for people who own restaurants, make sure your waiters are there, being responsible to tables. Make sure everybody's doing what needs to be done. So not only will the customers receive their food in good order, but it will also help the restaurant look better. All right, let's continue.
Such a nice flavor, everybody. It's difficult to explain this marinade, right?
Well, let's
you
go.
want to go for another bite? Let's go.
Well, let's go.
I know you didn't want to try the salsita, but you gotta try the salsita. It's a little bit spicy, but you can handle it, bro.
Okay, here. Do like this. Do a spoon.
A full spoon?
Like that.
Just like that?
Oh, he's dead.
There you go, my friend. A full spoon, full flavor. Take it like a man.
Go ahead.
I hope I
it
survive
right on the
tonight.
tongue.
I hope I survive tonight.
Tonight. Tomorrow when you go to the bathroom, that one's gonna come in.
It's spicy, but it's not that bad.
I'm not gonna
Super
put a lot.
flavorful. Spicy.
Whoa, yeah! Spicy. I heard you.
It's spicy. It's spicy, boy.
Put a little bit, right?
Oh, come on, Angel. Cheers,
No.
everybody. Salsita.
I'm not dying.
You're not dying. How about the flavor? Isn't it extremely flavorful?
It does have a lot of flavor. Something in there. It's just hot. Like it just makes your tongue tingle.
Anyway.
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me reacting to it. Sorry I don't have a face reveal reaction, just a voiceover reaction. But like I said, Guda is an amazing chef, and if you're interested in his channel, that's right there. I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description. I do want to apologize for being gone from YouTube for a long time. Just work has me, I'm not a top YouTuber. I only got 65 subscribers, so it's gonna take me a while before I make this an actual career or job out of it. So wait yourself. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.